I know it looks like I'm just getting lunch, and maybe I am, but the thing is I'm about to go into the NIO store. It's here in the mall. It's a cool mall. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen. You're walking around a park and you're like, where's the mall? It's here somewhere. Oh, is it those couple of cool buildings over there? No, those are just the top 2 floors of a giant underground mall. An underground and open air mall. So explain that to me. It's pretty cool. Probably show some pictures of that here in a second. But the idea is I went in to check out NIO because we've been talking smack for a long time, and maybe we shouldn't have been, because these cars are better than you expect. We'll get into it, and then I'll have a summary on the other side. See you there. Okay, so at the NIO showroom, looking at some of the cool cars they've got here. And there are some neat features. I'm not going to do it, but there's a voice activation because it's in Chinese and I don't speak Chinese, but that'll do kind of anything you want. Now on some of these cars, you got a little rear bit of information back there, but on some of them, you've got big screens, which is helpful. And on this particular car, not only can you see the seats are super cushy and executive, but they recline a bit and have seat massagers. This is the car you wish to be driven around in. Look at how comfy these seats are. And one thing that they all have, all of them, is this charging hole. This little charging hole here not only fits a big phone and charges a big phone, but you can turn it off. You go on the screen, just deactivate it. So you don't have to dig into your wiring to make it not work. That's a fun little shifter, very intuitive. They've got 7 cars on display, I think, but they have 8. One of them is not here. Some of these cars, all of these cars, have autonomy of some sort. Of course, I can't assess the quality of the autonomy, but you can see this one's got LiDAR too, and cameras all around. I like the angle of this because it shoots more out to the side than it would on a Tesla. And I think being able to see forward is good. But look at the legroom. All of them with the legroom. They are very well built. The lines are straight, the stitching is tight. And if you want something bigger, I mean, that's just kind of nice, right? And let's look at the stitching. Oh my gosh. You got your headrest, you got your back pillow. I mean, those you can add to anything, but look at this stitching. It is perfectly straight. And it is like that absolutely everywhere. Unfortunately, it sounds pretty straightforward, but it isn't. These are in demo mode, so I can't do everything, but I can show you a few things. The glass, I mean, they've learned the lessons of what other manufacturers do. Heads-up display, you can see there. It's just got what you want, you know? And in the case of this one, what you might want or need is a proper third row. So let's look at this third row. That's good space, man. That is a real third row. A legit third row. Oh, it's so comfortable. Oh, USBs. Of course you've got it. Of course you do. And again, the stitching is, you know, it sounds simple, but it's a bit of attention to detail that you might not otherwise notice. That means they actually paid attention to the whole thing. Look at how much travel there is on these tracks. That seat can go forward a foot to let you in, which is cool. Oh, that's the door release. And of course, the presenting handles. And the colors are just beautiful. So nice. Got the ambient lighting. Can't go wrong with that. Big screens, of course. And like this design is more of a coupe SUV, so it's nice and big and gives you space. The spoiler adjusts out So you can get it when you need it and get efficiency when you don't. But the exciting thing is, on all of these, at least for now, they've got battery swaps. Every model has battery swaps. Every model. And so that means 3 minutes to swap it out. In China, there's a ton of locations. In Europe, there's a handful with more on the way. And NIO is already in Canada and will be in more countries because production is still just getting started. But look at the colors. Like you've got that's like a Porsche blue, like a pale blue there. They've got just so much going on. Goodyear tires. Interesting. Right, why wouldn't it be? Yeah, unified design theory inside. Everybody's got the glass. Do they all have the glass? Yeah, so they all have the panoramic glass. Does it open?
Yeah, it's open.
Oh, wow. So you can actually have the wind in your hair if you so desire. And if you, unlike me, still have hair. Yep. And I'd looked at this before. Oh, gentle, very different. These cold balls have everything you want. Your little cargo space, a little USB, because that's what they know you want. So you could argue, yeah, you could, oh, beautiful. Sure.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh wow, that's a lot of space. Oh, a little bit more underneath.
And these.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Smuggler's Cove underneath.
Yeah.
Even better. So that's pretty neat. Good amount of space. Uh-huh. And this color, I don't know how well you can see it, but it is deep. It is a deep metallic, which is awfully nice. Now you can argue that there's too much support being given to some industries in some countries, but the change is here and it is happening. And if your country has an automotive industry and it's not helping them move into the new world, your industries may not have a chance. Because these are nice, affordable, compelling cars that appear very well built. And if you don't trust the quality, they've got a warranty. They've got a long warranty. So that's, not really a concern. And the styling, I mean, it's a matter of opinion. I think they look good. But you will be seeing these on the roads in Europe, in pretty soon South America and Africa and everywhere. Australia for sure. These are going to be, maybe not in the next year or two, but any of these serious brands in China that survive are going to be absolutely everywhere. And it even looks sporty. That looks great. So these cars have a bit of everything. And now I will meet you outside for the wrap-up. So we have just gone into NIO, and the first thing I want to say is this Google phone I have, this Pixel 8, I am ready to throw it in the river. Because not only will it not connect to like anything ever, like even the hotel Wi-Fi, it really doesn't want to connect, but it vibrates in my pocket 12 times consecutively, about every 2 minutes. So that's not good. Okay, hey, let's talk about NIO. I get it. I've been negative about NIO, but seeing is believing. These cars are on the road. The sales are increasing. It looks good. The numbers look good. The drivers seem happy. I'm still desperately concerned about the situation involving the battery swaps. It's very expensive. They've got it sorted out here. It doesn't mean it's going to last. Their financials are still an absolute mess. And you can say, well, it's unfair. The Chinese government is helping out these companies to get them to a position of global domination. Well, first they dominate their home market, and then they dominate more widely Well, yes, but that's what's happened in industry since forever. Why do you think so many of the best nuclear reactors were US made for the longest time? Huge, huge, huge support. Same with aircraft. Same with a lot of things. Huge support. If your country is not in a position to hugely support the shift to electrification and the shift to automation, your country is not taking it seriously. And I say that as someone from a country that I think is not taking it seriously. We've got one guy who's taking it seriously, and he can't do everything. He's trying, and it's too many things. He's got too much on his plate. What do you do? What do you do to bring on board? Like I asked her, the sales gal was very helpful. Of course, she can't go on camera, but she can hover just behind me and answer when I need a little more information. I asked her, who's buying US made cars? And her answer was, oh, nobody. Nobody. Some European cars, some Japanese cars, mostly Chinese cars. A lot of US cars are so far behind, it's embarrassing. NIO, a runner-up in a runner-up market, is kicking butt, and it's shocking. So this is pretty eye-opening. I would like to give better news, but she did say Tesla is very good. She's driven a Tesla. She enjoyed it. I didn't tell her like what I do or anything about me, so I feel like I got an unvarnished truth there. People still like Tesla here, but the competition is very serious. It is very intense, and I'm going to throw this goddamn phone in the river. I swear by all that is holy if it doesn't stop vibrating. And believe me, I've tried to shut that off. It just won't do it. And also, Google ripped me off on the price of the phone. They changed the price right after I bought it, so just so you don't return it, they give you $100 back. No, it's a store credit that you can't use on anything except buying another phone. Google, don't be evil. Just don't. So what did I miss? What did I misunderstand? Leave it in the comments below, and stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots when you fish my phone out of the river. Oh yeah, and I was going to explain the mechanics of a below ground open air mall. And you can see these cool buildings behind me. Very cool. There's stuff in them, who knows what. If you look over here, you'll see that there's like a park-like setting, and there's the mall. Down there in that bottom corner is the NIO showroom. It is wild, man. They got a lot of things figured out, some of them more than others. It's a weird country, but this is just hard to argue against. This is just cool.